Hi, my name is Diane. I'm 49 years old, and I was just diagnosed with breast cancer. This is my story. I have no family history of breast cancer, and so when the doctor said, you need to go in for a mammogram, I said, okay, turn around, walk around, and never got it done. So here we are, age 49, and still no mammogram. About 4 months ago, I started to notice changes in my left breast, but really I really wasn't concerned because I thought, well, it's probably just menopause. And I don't want to overreact. So it wasn't until maybe about another 2 months after that I felt a hardness in my right breast. And I said, that again might be a symptom of menopause. So, I'll look on the internet, research it a little bit, and maybe test it out. Maybe it's just a sign of getting older. Who knows? So I schedule an annual with a new gynecologist and ask her to double check my breast to make sure that, hey, there's something there, that she feels it too, and that I'm not overreacting. And so I go in for my pap smear, get that done. She, looks at the breast tissue. She says, yeah, there's definitely something there in the right breast, but we really, really need to look at the left breast. And I was shocked because I didn't feel anything in the left breast. I noticed changes in it, but I didn't feel any lumps or anything in it to, cause me any alarm. So I was surprised. But she says, we'll get you set up with a mammogram, we'll get it checked out right away. Well, a week passed after the pap smear, and they called me another, we'll say 10 days later, and scheduled me for a mammogram. And I said, I'll take whatever is the first available that you have open. So it was the following Monday. I go in for a mammogram. And I chose the regular mammogram. I could have chosen to have the 3D mammogram, but that was a little bit extra, and I didn't feel like, again, it was necessary to go to that expense when it was just, nothing. So I go through the mammogram. They're like, yeah, we really need to take a closer look at that. Both of them. And so they confirmed that the right breast had a cyst. And but they said there's definitely a problem with the left breast. So they wanted to do some biopsies to really get a better understanding of what they're dealing with on the left side. And I said, okay. So 2 days later, they were able to drain the cyst from the right breast, and during those biopsies, they determined that I had 3 tumors in the left breast. And when the doctor left the room, I asked the tech, I asked the tech if there was any hope that it was not cancer. And she says, there's a small chance that it's not cancer. I mean, completely shocked. Who does that? Who goes in for a mammogram suspecting that there's something wrong with the right breast, and is only to be told that you have cancer in the left breast, and not just one tumor, but 3. Okay, well, so that was a week ago, and I've been on a roller coaster of emotions ever since. I've seen doctors and gone through tests and talked to people, and everybody's come to me with their stories, and it helps me to learn. It helps me to get a better understanding. Now, everyone's story is going to be different. Everyone's cancer is going to be different. Yeah, we may have breast cancer, but the treatment and the targeted treatment that each person could have could be different. So what I'm going through is not necessarily recommended for every type of breast cancer. So I will post other videos with more detail about what those things are, and go through what type of treatment I'm going through. I don't know how well this is going to go over, but I hope that maybe someone can gain strength, if anything, and know that that you can get through it. I mean, that's all we can do, right? Is just get through it. So I'm hoping to get through it as quick as I can, but it's really up to the doctors. So thank you for watching. In conclusion, I just like to say that this was inspired by many, not just but many cancer survivors, cancer patients that have struggled, and those that have shared their stories before me. So I hope that I can help someone. Thanks.